Hello everyone. I'm out here taking my morning walk and wanted to make this video. This is July the 6th, and I just found out yesterday that I am related to a signer of the Declaration of Independence. Josiah Bartlett from New Hampshire. He was the first man to vote on the Declaration. The roll call apparently they did by the northernmost state and worked their way down, and he was representing New Hampshire. So he was the first person to vote on the Declaration, and at the signing a few days later, on July 4th, he was the second person after John Hancock to sign the Declaration of Independence. He is my first cousin 7 times removed. And I don't say that to brag. The point I'm trying to make, that I want to make in this video, is to encourage people to, if you're interested in history, to look up your own family history. Do some of your own genealogy, because you'll be surprised what you'll find. You know, just about anybody will find some very interesting things if they look deep enough into their own family history. You know, you really will be surprised. And I have to thank a longtime friend of mine, Steve Milam, who I've suspected for a long time that that we're kin to each other. My great-grandmother was a Milam from Hickman County, and Steve's family came from Hickman County. And he's the one who discovered that he was kin to Josiah. And then when I started looking at an ancestor that I had that he mentioned that tied into Josiah, then I realized that I was kin to him too. And of course that makes me and Steve cousins. But I do encourage people to look into your own family history. You know, I'm not going to advocate any particular online site. I use Ancestry, but this is not an advertisement for that. Whatever means you decide to use. You know, if you're interested in history, then look into your own family history, your own genealogy, because when you start finding people that were involved in certain events in history that are kin to you, it makes those events more come to life. You know, they seem to have more of a personal meaning to you. You know, I've found a number of people that applies to in my family history. So I did want to share that, encourage people. You know, you'll find some very interesting things when you start doing a lot of genealogy. You know, it's most anybody is going to find things that they didn't know, and things that are very interesting, you know, especially the further back you go. So that's all I wanted to do. I'm just out here taking a morning walk, and felt like I wanted to make that video to encourage people, you know, look into your own family history. So anyway, hope everybody has a good day. Till next time, so long.